Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at STBL. It's been a while since I've covered this token, and this token is basically listed on the Gate.io, KuCoin as well as Maxi Kraken, and it is also listed on the Binance Alpha, and it has yet to get listed on big exchanges such as Binance itself as well as Coinbase. If it get listed on the Coinbase in the future, that could be really good for this token, and even the bet could be big one, but as of now we don't have that. Anyways, so the token had a market cap of like 49 million and it launched back in September, and after a pretty good surge, as you can see, it went from 14 cent to as high as like 53, and it is back to this level like around 9.9, or even I think it went as low as 8.5. So let's break it down what is happening with STBL and where it could be headed from now on. So first of all, if you don't know what STBL is, it is a decentralized non-custodial protocol introducing the next evolution of stablecoins. They are calling it stablecoin 2.0, and it works like basically you mint USST, instant over collateralized minting with no hidden fees or lockups. You receive like YLD along with this one, and every mint also issues YLD, your tradable yield bearing NFT tied to that collateral. And they have the third token, which is called STBL. Basically you can vote on collateral types, ratios and upgrades, keeping STBL secure and compliant. So basically a governance token. Now the interesting thing about this token is that their founder is basically the same founder. Basically their founder is called Reeve Collins. As you can see, he was also co-founder of Tether, and that is, I think, a pretty big news, and I think that could be the thing that can push this token to a new high. At least that is what I am looking at from now on. From a perspective, that is like one of the catalysts that can push this token to like 100 million or even higher than that. Anyways, now the reason why the token has started to go up is like really simple. So they have started a buyback, so that is really good thing for this token. So basically this is just a part one. So they have deployed around 1 million USD, as you can see, in USDC to the Pancake swap STBL/USDC pool, executed via time weighted average price strategy, as you can see. So this is like a really good one, and they also have their buyback treasury vault as well. So overall, this should actually inject a lot of capital back into this token, and it should be really good thing for the token in the long term. And I think that is like really one of the best thing that has happened with this token as of now after this massive crash, and as of now we can see the impact of it. So the token start to go up from 8.3 cent, and if it does breaks up from here, we could be looking at, I think, a surge at least as high as 24 cent or even higher than that. Now if we talk about its tokenomics, let's just look at their market and their roadmap, and after that we'll look at the tokenomics. So this is the roadmap of the Q4. They have initial the phase 1 was initial minting and MFS rollout in October, and in like November they have USST phase 2 product enhancement and automated peg stability mechanism, and in like December and November they have partnerships announcement and rollout. And once it comes out, this could be a big thing, and after that they have like phase 3 minting and liquidity expansion and DeFi integration. So again, I'm looking at STBL, and I think it should start to take off like in December or even like late November. I think that is going to be a time where we could see a really good move from the STBL, because that is how the roadmap shows. Anyways, now if we look at its tokenomics, that is something I think you should know before like getting onto this token. Now if we just go here, you can basically go to the tokenomics page. This is how it looks like. So the token has a max supply of 10 billion, and out of which according to like at least CoinGecko, it shows around 500 million is in the circulation. So that is like the 5% of the total supply in the circulation. So that is something you should know. And they allocated like 25% of the foundation, 15% to SAFT allocation, 3% of the community, 17% of the staking reward. So if you stake that, and 45% goes towards the core development. And as I said, the token is for like community governance, so that is something that they have going on, and they have like this triangle or basically the ecosystem of tokens. And if you just look here, they have their roadmap as well. Now if we just talk about the tokenomics or the supply release schedule, so that is where things get really interesting. So if you look here, slowly but surely the token supply will increase, and starting in August of 2026 there will be a massive supply release. So as of now we do have like private sale release starting in February 2026, and that means it is going to be a big problem for this token, because I think these private investors will most likely take their profit, and that means it is going to put a lot of stress on like STBL price. Of course they do have buyback program, but I don't think that is going to matter, because they'll most likely just take profit. So I think if you're planning to get into this token, it is better to get out before this like unlock happens. So basically till Feb of 2026 it could be a good hold, but after that I think it will most likely go down. So it is better to get out until Feb of 2026. But as of now, if you look at its price, the token is basically moving on that buyback hype as of now. And if we can get a breakout from here, so if it breaks out from here, I think let's say if it breaks out and if it retests on this trend line, I think we can push as high as like 15 cent. If like there is a demand, we could go as high as 18 cent, or even I think we can actually go as high as 24 cent. Again, they do have a detailed roadmap, or you can say they do have what they're aiming for like the end of 2025, and if they are able to achieve that, there should be a good impact on STBL as well. So I think we could see this move play out, and if token get listed on, let's say, any exchange out there, so for example if it get listed on the Upbit, or even let's say on the Binance Spot, or even Coinbase, I think this could actually play out very easily. But again, if it doesn't, and if it rejects, let's say if it does reject here, and I think we will most likely see a new low, and that is a bad news. Again, this is just my analysis, anything can happen. And if you are a fan of this token, you can share your thoughts in the comment section below. But as of now, this is what it looks like, at least from my perspective. Overall, I think looking at their founder, this should do well, and it already has a pretty good market cap, I would say. And if you look at its peak market cap, it was around 287, and I think it can basically push as high as 100. And even if it does that, we are most likely looking at a really good surge as high as 24 cent. Again, anything can happen in the crypto market. It can go to like $1 or even higher than that. It can also go below like 5 cent as well. So anything is possible. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.